Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Let's Play NBA 2K18. Ja, letzte Folge, bittere Niederlage gegen die Netz. Ganz knapp am Ende, aber man braucht jetzt nicht drüber zu spekulieren, was wäre wenn. Und ich habe den letzten nicht reinmachen können, wir haben verloren, ist halt jetzt so. Jetzt muss man das Vergessen abhaken und nach vorne schauen. Wir stehen die Saison trotzdem verdammt gut da. Und jetzt geht's gegen die Pelicans, glaube ich. Oder geht's gegen die Cavs? Mal gucken. Ne, gegen die Pelicans. Und da können wir die ganze Sache schon wieder anders aussehen lassen. Ob es soweit kommt oder nicht, das seht ihr jetzt in der ersten Hälfte. Ich wünsche euch ganz viel Spaß dabei.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm joined by the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Our game tonight featuring the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. For Los Angeles, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings, making their mark and playing well. Well, we know how much hype has been going on around DJ, but it looks like he really is one of the best guards that's come into the league in a long time. There's really nothing he can't do, Jet.
Hey DJ, just play that song, Keep Me Dancing.
All night long.
All night, and he is the killer instinct, and he is dancing on opponents all night. Some think that Russell Westbrook or Kobe is the best, but he's got that mentality.
Stop it. Everyone knows I'm a little bit of a hater. I think it's a bit early to put DJ on that level. But I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
He's got that fire that you rarely see, but you can't put him up there with Westbrook and Kobe. Man.
Watch him tonight.
Maybe next year on the game.
No, whatever's in your cup, stop drinking it.
Okay.
Now let's send it down to Kevin
tea.
Harlan as we approach tip-off.
No more chamomile tea?
Rose petal.
Just a reminder, folks, next time we'll be here for a figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot, your first mascot.
Let's meet the visiting team, New Orleans Pelicans. At small forward, Solomon Hill. At shooting, Jordan Crawford. At the other guard position, Drew Holiday. At center, DeMarcus Cousins. At the other forward position, Anthony Davis. The head coach of the Pistons team is Alvin Gentry.
the Clippers here in Los Angeles as 2K Sports presents our action live from the Staples Center. We're all set to bring you NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Today's game continues this Los Angeles Clippers homestand. Sitting at third in the West, there's no question this is a top-notch team.
Yeah, and I think the Clippers, they're well above the position they were expected to be in at this stage. Now the question becomes, can they keep it up in the playoffs?
Yeah, it's a whole different ball game in the postseason. And to be honest, I'm not quite sure how well suited they are for playoff basketball, but we will find out soon enough.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Hill and Davis are the forwards. Holiday out there with Jordan Crawford, and it's Cousins in at the center position. And Smitty, two explosive teams as far as athletic ability, and that's always fun to watch.
It is. It's also fun to watch the guys get out of the way. They don't want to get dunked on. The highlight reel. You can see the guys are saying, hey, I don't want to be on a highlight reel.
No
so
poster,
I'm gonna
man.
pretend like I got my man. I'm going to hug my man and say I didn't see it coming.
Yeah. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ball game. Outside Holiday. Inside, here's Davis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now, here's DJ. 29 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Three-pointer. Excellent D there from Holiday. And so it's New Orleans with it. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Executed on the road, stayed focused, stay consistent with who you are as a team.
Well, sometimes the away games brings guys together. It's you versus the world in that situation.
And Davis puts it in.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
They retain possession. And that one, good. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Earlier, David Aldridge had a chance to speak with head coach Alvin Gentry. D.A., what'd you find out?
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Davis on the follow. Davis has got 6 points.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Holiday with the defensive effort. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Davis sets a screen. And Holiday kicks to Davis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 8 points for Davis.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in the groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
Now here's Griffin. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Brooklyn.
You know what? I also like how he attacked the glass. Gave a terrific effort in that department.
Davis gets a wide-open look. Kept alive.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Williams passes to DJ. Jordan up top. He's coming off a 31-point game against Brooklyn.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
And here's Holiday following the three-pointer by DJ. Davis kicks to Cousins. Davis sets a screen. Gallinari against Hill. 5 on the clock. Davis sets a screen. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Clippers. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
And probably expected to win that game, and maybe that caused them to come out a little flat. Just a bit of complacency.
Gallinari dishes to Griffin. He feeds it to DJ. And that misses, that would have put him up.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Hill, and it's blocked by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan is a force on defense. Tough to finish when he's lurking.
Here's Holiday. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Now, DJ. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Kicks to Williams. Jordan, high post. Now the pass to DJ. And it's all evened up. DJ's got 6.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for. Yeah, and the Pelicans, after making the playoffs in 2015, had some high expectations with superstar Anthony Davis, but last year was a bit of a disappointment, and it forced them to kind of pull the trigger and go out and land DeMarcus Cousins. So their fortunes now, I think, are going to be held by those 2 anchors on the front line.
And another 3 for the Clippers.
And there you go, terrific rhythm on that play. DJ catches the rock, and he was ready to fire.
And Hill has it in the corner. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
His first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Feeds it to Gallinari. Clippers moving the ball around. Pass to DJ. From deep. Hill pulls it in.
I mean, you can see it. He's way out of sync. It's been this way all quarter for him.
The dish to Cousins. Crawford against Williams. Crawford passes to Davis. Unloads from 13. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And Los Angeles guys shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. DJ kicks to Gallinari. Williams dishes to DJ. A putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
You talk about effort from Jordan. He's doing that magnificently. He's a handful on the glass.
New Orleans gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Holiday with the 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Lobs it up for Jordan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Goes up, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable. He took advantage.
Dishes it to Gallinari. And Davis sends it back. And they get it back. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. And DJ gets it to go on the assist by Williams. DJ's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. Screen by Cousins. Outside Hill. Cousins with a screen for Hill. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Steve, more and more we see guards turn to the Euro step to get around defenders and route to the rim. It's a slight move, but it's so effective. Which players do you think execute that move the best?
I think Manu. He's one of the guys I played with, even though he's older. Still to perfection. Kevin Durant at his size is unbelievable. DeMar DeRozan, James Harden, and then I don't know if a Euro step you can call it for Russell Westbrook. He just changes direction. It looks like a sped up Euro step in Russell Westbrook's situation. Those are some of the guys that stand out.
No good on the free throw. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Willie Reed, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Blake Griffin. Wells, he's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Austin Rivers in for Williams. The Pelicans also changing it up. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Cousins. Allen comes in for Jordan Crawford. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And he sinks the second.
The Clippers with another early playoff exit last season. You still have to like the core of this team. Window might be closing, but they're always competitive.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
And so it's New Orleans with it, trailing by 2. Rondo kicks to Allen. To the paint. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Steve, tough to lose Chris Paul, but what do you like with this new roster in Los Angeles with the Clippers?
Well, Kevin, they did sign Danilo Gallinari. That gives them some size and shooting on the perimeter. They added depth in the backcourt without Chris Paul. They added Patrick Beverley and others. They'll look to do it by committee.
And he can't get the first one. And the Pelicans at last season's trade deadline making the big deal for DeMarcus Cousins.
You know, you look at Anthony Davis being paired with Cousins, and certainly on paper, you could make the argument that they've got the best 1-2 punch on the front line in the league. 2 Kentucky guys, great size and offensive skill in terms of their versatility. If they can surround them with shooters and some perimeter defense, I think this group could be scary.
Now here's Rivers. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Wells. No good from outside. The Pelicans trail. Davis in the corner, expanding his range. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
It was a sizable loss, and it was mostly due to their awful passing and ball control. They just need to use better judgment in this game.
Here is Rondo, following the basket by DJ. Rondo kicks to Allen. Ajinça with it. Read on him. And it's Ajinça missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. And a wide open look for DJ. A three-pointer is right on target. DJ's got 17.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Moore outside. Now the feed to Allen. Ajinça kicks to Davis. Kells with the steal. From downtown. Pelicans with the rebound. Rondo with a clean look. Off target from outside. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on an 11-2 run. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pelicans trail by 6. Moore passes to Ajinça. Davis in the corner. Allen kicks to Moore. Outside Rondo. To the inside. Here's Ajinça. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Ajinça's got his first points of the game.
The unselfishness of Rondo, always looking to get his teammates easy looks.
DJ kicks to Rivers. Wells in the corner. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here's Allen. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And when Allen gets open, he feels comfortable pulling up from there. His jump shot is not exactly traditional, but it gets the job done.
And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist from Moore. Rondo's got the game tied up here for New Orleans. Here's the Clippers. DJ kicks to Rivers. Now here's DJ. T right on him. Three-pointer. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
It is so important to be able to hit the three-point ball. DJ putting up points and stretching out the defense.
Davis sets a screen. There's the pick. He dishes it to Rondo. Davis sets a screen. Off the pick. And the shot falls short this time.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Rivers against Moore. Rebound by the Clippers.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
A big-time effort for DJ, providing a lot of energy for the LA Clippers. 18 points from three-point range for him in that quarter. That is some serious shooting. And we'll be right back after this. And Clippers head coach Doc Rivers told us earlier he wants to embrace criticism and embrace lofty expectations.
Expectations are good. I try to remind my players and myself at times that all the criticism, all the stuff is really a compliment. It's really good for you. It means that people think you can be something.
Doc Rivers is really a master motivator, isn't he? I mean, it's almost jiu-jitsu, the way he takes something like criticism and turns it into a compliment.
How could you not want to play for a guy like that? He's the ultimate player's coach and the kind of guy his players would do anything for.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
A fundamental part of basketball, taking advantage of guys who fail to block out.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, Davis is out there with Alexis Ajinça. Then there's Etuan Moore. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Allen in at the small forward position. They get it back. Davis, a second chance effort. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. Here's Rivers. Rebound by Ajinça. Ajinça's got his 3rd rebound on the night. You think back to the start of Austin Rivers' NBA career and you see just how far he's come as a player. Has always had the physical skills and speed, but has made big leaps, I think, Steve, in his play.
You know what? You're right, Kevin. Looking back at his rookie year, he just seemed overwhelmed. But now he's on the floor. He looks in complete control. Game has slowed down for him. He has become a much more efficient player.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Anthony Davis.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, here's Wells. He has 6. And the rejection by Ajinça. And stolen by Harrell. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Rondo kicks to Allen. Davis setting the pick for Allen. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Wells.
Tony Allen has carved out a nice role for himself in this league. A big-time defender who brings a ton of energy each and every possession.
That one is off. And Smitty, as you know, it's all about defense for Tony Allen. He is a shooting guard in name only.
Well, you know what he does, Kevin? He'll still find a way to contribute offensively. He's a great cutter, and last season, the most offensive rebounds of his career, around 2.5 a game.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Teodosic just checked in. And he's good on the second. Los Angeles leading by 8. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Deep 2 from Beverly. And he overshot that one, missing.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Now here's Cousins. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
Here's Teodosic. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Pelicans do have their challenges, but Anthony Davis remains committed to winning in New Orleans. He said, "I love it here. I don't plan on leaving. I guess I fit into that old school category where I want to try to win where I start my career. That's always been a goal of mine. My goal is to bring a championship here." Kevin?
And David, loyalty does go a long way. Davis is a perfect guy to build your team around. He wants to win. Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw drops for Crawford. You know, Steve, it seems like players are getting more leeway to shoot, but the one thing coaches cannot stand are turnovers. That's been universal. And for the beginning of the game, talk about how you can cut those turnovers down.
I think for a lot of players, they have to come in and really start to go back to study film. That could definitely cut down turnovers. Next, I think it has to be something that really, it hurts you. I think a lot of guys turn it over and they're like, when we get to the next play, you got to turn the basketball over and that has to hurt you. Then I think also a lot of guys make the simple play. Don't go for the fences, go for the bunts, the singles, and if a guy is open, just give it to him in stride versus trying to create a play. A lot of guys sometimes over dribble and overthink, just make the right basketball play.
And keeping your focus, I would think, too, just like in anything in regular life, keeping your focus on something has got to be just imperative.
And communication, you said it right. You focus, communication, that will cut down turnovers. For DeAndre Jordan, he doesn't do a lot of things on the floor, but what he does do, he does extremely well, in my opinion. One of the best dunkers and finishers inside. He's also a fantastic rebounder on both ends.
Jordan no good on the free throw. And with Jordan, it's not a knock to say he doesn't do too much. You know, Steve, he knows exactly what he's got to do and how to execute it. He's very much a classic center.
Yeah, he is. He's a throwback center, and he stays within himself. But what he does at an elite level is rim protection, rebounding, and finishing.
Now, here's Beverly. Following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins, Beverly dishes to Jordan. Here's Teodosic, guarded by Crawford. Here's Griffin, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Crawford right side. Clark, nice shot from the wing. Clippers leading by 6. Passes to Beverly. Jordan the screen. And Beverly kicks to Griffin. Excellent D there from Hill.
You can't ask for a higher percentage look than the one that he got. I think he lost his concentration.
Pass to Crawford. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Kicks to Gallinari. It's deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Reads the play, quick reaction, almost comes up with that steal.
Crawford with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
The first one falls. Well, you look back at the Clippers and what hurdles they've had to jump through, and they've faced a lot of bad luck over the last couple years, especially with injuries.
You know, this team can't catch a break, and it always seems like it's when playoff time is around. Always, it seems like one of the key star players are missing in the postseason. It happens year after year. It stunts their title hopes.
That one is no good. And the New Orleans Pelicans last season with one of the worst offensive rebounding percentages in history.
Yeah, I mean, it improved somewhat with DeMarcus Cousins coming in. But I think really it's the team's philosophy, though. They value getting back in transition more than they value a chance to attack that offensive glass.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Clippers leading by 7. Gallinari outside. Here's Griffin. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Hill's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the screen. Screen by Cousins. Crawford outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 14. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And with great players, you've got to pick your poison. You'll live with Cousins shooting from mid-range. And that lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection. Clark kicks to Crawford. Screen by Cousins. Back to Crawford. Over in the corner, Allen. And it's blocked by Jordan. And they'll keep possession. DJ is checked in for Patrick Beverly. And New Orleans also making a change. Drew Holiday is checked in for Allen. Los Angeles leading by 7. Gallinari outside. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Now here's DJ. He's covered closely from past the arc. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. 23 points for DJ.
And this is the best feeling if you're DJ, hitting from anywhere he wants. The rim seems like it's the size of the ocean.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And some teams this late in the season, Steve, have rosters that really have been ravaged by injury. Does that have an effect on the mentality of a team, seeing so many players in the shelf and knowing that there's more on your shoulders now?
Yeah, it does. I think sometimes you look at it and you're going, how much will we have left individually or a team when we have so many guys out? But a lot of players and a lot of teams do a great job of just gutting through it. But sometimes when you look at it, the deeper you go in the postseason, you don't have enough bodies, it catches up to you.
And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for the Clippers.
And the 3 ball has been in the game plan, and it's been working for him. Having that distance shot in the arsenal, very effective way to spread out the defense.
Pelicans trail by 10. Pick up by Hill. Holiday, the pass to Crawford. Buries it from 3-point range. Crawford's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're having more success from 3-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Out to the right wing. Picked by Griffin. DJ dishes to Jordan.
And the arms of DeAndre just never end. He is a real threat to score, and the defense has to take him seriously.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
That free throw, no good. And Doc Rivers, Steve, a coach who has one of the rare distinctions of being traded from one team to another. This, of course, happened when the Celtics traded him to the Los Angeles Clippers.
I mean, Kevin, this was so odd. Doc Rivers was worth a first-round draft pick in the 2015 draft for the Clippers. Rivers asked to be moved as he didn't want to go through the rebuilding process what the Celtics had in front of them.
Pelicans trailed by 8. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Nets contributed a lot. He had 29 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. That was just the latest in a string of very productive games for him. We'll see if he can keep this streak going, Kevin.
Okay, thanks, David. And what do you think, guys? Will we see a repeat of his performance again in this one?
I wouldn't be surprised if he's even better tonight, Kevin. He has the ability to follow up a great game with an even greater one.
But you have to think he's a little worn down from that last game. It had to have taken a lot out of him.
Here's Crawford. Following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Crawford kicks to Hill. The three-pointer, no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
The shot's good from Griffin.
The mid-range jumper has become a routine part of Blake Griffin's game.
Pelicans trailed by 9. Here's Clark. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
And just the rugged nature of Cousins, getting into the body there offensively.
Clippers leading by 7. To the middle, here's Jordan. From down in the low post, it goes. Jordan's got 7 now in this quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
New Orleans has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Holiday, the pass to Cousins. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight. And the Clippers have possession. They've led by as much as 10. Jordan the screen, the tray, and it's DJ missing.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
Here's Teodosic, and again the Clippers good for 2.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now here is Holiday. 10 points for him. In the corner, it's Crawford. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
You know, Smitty, you had a long career. What was it, 14, 15 seasons you played for the Spurs, who've led the way on resting players and certainly extending their careers.
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but it's hard for me because I look at it as from a fan standpoint. When I played and now, you know, you have that kid and his dad coming to the game, and he doesn't get a chance to see that star player. And a lot of times there's 2 or 3 guys that sit out. I understand the rest is needed because it's a long term, but I wish guys could find a way, and coaching staff and organization, maybe have rest days as far as practice, but let the guys play because kids want to see their stars play.
Right, but in the middle of your career, are you thinking, hey, I want to play long term so this rest is good? Or are you saying, forget the rest, I want to play?
I just want to play. I mean, I think one thing is I never thought about long term. I just wanted to play the game that was in front of me, the practice that was in front of me, the preseason game that was in front of me. You just wanted to play.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. He feeds it to Moore. A shot off that time, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Launches the 3, and DJ gets it to go on the assist by Rivers. Rivers has got his 3rd assist on the night. 1:24 left in the first half. It's Crawford with the drive and stolen by Williams. He kicks it to DJ. Back to Williams. Harrell setting the pick for Williams. Rivers dishes to DJ. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Cousins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. 46 seconds left here in the second. Davis sets a screen. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Over Harrell. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rivers passes to DJ. His first shot coming late. And it's Harrell missing. Pelicans trail by 11. And it's more penetrating, stolen by Rivers. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Lets it go from 11. And it's DJ missing. Right side Holiday. Here's Davis. Cousins. It's good on the putback. Cousins has got it back down to single digits for New Orleans.
Just tremendously physical. Cousins not afraid to rearrange some furniture in there.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
David, wie immer morgen. Wir gucken auf die erste Hälfte. Wir führen mit 9 Punkten. War ein richtig gutes Spiel eigentlich. Auch von meiner Seite jetzt mal so fast knapp 50% Trefferquote. 29 Punkte, das ist richtig gut für eine Hälfte. 2 Rebounds, 4 Assists, 1 Turnover. Das ist ein bisschen ärgerlich, dieser Turnover, aber den kann man verkraften. Richtig gutes Spiel von mir, von der Mannschaft. Alles sieht gut aus. Für heute soll es gewesen sein. Wenn euch das Video gefallen hat, lasst einen Daumen hoch da. Ihr dürft auch sehr gerne kommentieren. Und wenn ihr uns noch nicht abonniert habt, ja, dann abonniert uns doch einfach. Vergesst aber nicht, die kleine Glocke neben dem Abonnieren-Button zu drücken, denn nur dann bekommt ihr alles mit, was bei uns im Kanal so abgeht. Und schaut doch mal bei uns auf Facebook vorbei, facebook.com/dzfmgaming. Dort findet ihr immer wieder News aus der Szene, Tipps und Tricks, Tests und auch immer mal wieder ein Gewinnspiel. Lohnt sich auf jeden Fall, und wenn ihr den Link nicht eintippen wollt, dann guckt mal bei uns hier im Kanalbanner auf YouTube. Unten rechts bei unseren ganzen Partnern, da ist auch unsere Facebook-Seite verlinkt. Und wenn euch NBA 2K18 gefällt, dann solltet ihr mal in die Videobeschreibung gucken, denn dort gibt es einen Link, wo ihr das Spiel besonders günstig kaufen könnt. Für heute war es das. Im Abspann könnt ihr jetzt auf die linke Seite des Bildschirms klicken für Tipps aus dem Kanal, auf die rechte Seite für die komplette NBA 2K18 Playlist und in der Mitte, da könnt ihr uns abonnieren. Und ich sage tschüss und macht's gut. Bis morgen.